Get out of my face! We don't need an audience.
Hi.
Yeah? What do you want?
I wanted to ask. I couldn't get another word out. The sight of his...
Hey man, you okay?
Yeah, it's okay. I'm doing fine. Did I come to the club alone, or was someone with me?
No idea. My shift had only just begun. My boss was...
Where can I find him?
Well, he's sure to be hanging around here somewhere. Ask him...
That flashback had felt pretty damn realistic, even if I didn't completely understand it. What should I make of it? I made my way back into the club to find the head of security. Maybe he would be able to help me. Hi. I'll have a...
He'll have a Bloody Mary. House style.
Who said I wanted a Bloody Mary?
Believe me, I know exactly what you want.
Do you know where Tom is?
Tom? Yes, I do happen to know where Tom is. Head upstairs and you'll find him. Good luck.
Okay, catch you later.
Yes. See you later.
The stuff tasted disgusting, and however my body saw...
Hey man, you okay?
Have we met?
Not directly, but don't we all? I mean, we're practically one big family.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Shit, man, you really don't know, do you?
My memory is a bit foggy at the moment.
Sure, whatever. I know exactly what you... Look, we can help you, man. I mean, I know someone who can. I'm sure she'll help you. Her name's Rose, and she knows more about that stuff than the rest of us. Hey man, you were really lucky to meet me. There's some of us out there that are real bad news, dude. They would have just ripped your head off or something. Don't worry, we're almost there. By the way, Rose, she owns the sanctuary.
Pretty.
Hi, Tom. I see you brought a guest. Nice to see you again. Was the drink okay?
Hey, Rose. This dude has got no idea what's happening. Can't remember damn...
And he's here all alone?
Looks like it.
Hello, I'm still here. Could you tell me what's... I have no idea what you're talking about.
You're a...
Vampire. A vampire, like Tom and me.
Yeah, right. Thanks for the drink. And no offense, but I'll just be
Tom, show him.
Hey, neat trick, man.
What?
You automatically resorted to your vampire abilities out of pure reflex. Not bad. You seem to be a natural. Thank you, Tom. I'll take care of our guest now. You can go back.
Yo, later, man.
So?
My name is Eric. Eric Bain.
Well, Eric, I'm Rose. I hope our little demonstration convinced...
I don't think I have any alternative.
That is correct. Right now, you also have a much bigger problem you need to take care of. You are not yet a fully fledged vampire, and that has some drawbacks.
How come I'm not a full vampire yet?
If a vampire drinks your blood and kills you in the process, you will turn into a vampire yourself. However, that alone does not complete the transformation. First, you have to drink your creator's blood. Only then will you be a full-fledged vampire.
And since I don't know who made me a vampire, that's kind of a problem.
Exactly. A vampire doesn't just create another vampire for no reason. We try to hide our very existence from humans, and every newcomer increases the risk of being discovered. Your creator put us all at risk. No vampire would willingly call down the wrath of all the others upon himself. I suppose
And what happens if I don't drink his blood?
you really don't want to know. I have no idea exactly what happens when someone becomes a vampire, but if you do not get the right blood, your brain starts to deteriorate. You will become more and more of an animal until you finally lose all of your humanity. We call these pitiful creatures ghouls. Believe me, you want to avoid becoming one of those creatures at all costs.
Do I have any options?
Ah, yes. The blood of an ancient and powerful vampire can theoretically... But I'm talking about vampires that have been in the business for several decades. You won't find anyone like that in the sanctuary. His name is John Blooming. He's the director of the Harding Museum downtown. Blooming is not a nice man. He's not likely to give...
It's not as if I have much of a choice.
That is certainly true. However, you should talk to Tom before you head out. He can give you a few tips.
Hey, you're Eric, right? Tom told me about you. I'm April Kruger. If there's anything I can do for you, just let me know, okay?
Tell me about vampires.
I'd like to help you, Eric, but to be honest, I haven't been one for long. But what would you like to know?
What do you know about vampire
Not much, to be honest. My sister made me a vampire, so I can move super fast, which is pretty cool when you're mixing drinks. But we're not in Rose and Tom's league. I've heard there's some really powerful vampires out there who can throw cars and trucks around or like jump from high-rise buildings. But I've never met anyone who could do that.
Tell me about the other vampires in the sanctuary.
Okay, so Tom, you know already. He's head of security and makes sure that everything stays cool. The humans are generally no problem, but so far, everything has stayed under control. Rose owns the place. She is like a real genius with computers, and she's a total tech junkie too. June is my sister. She works here as a DJ. If you want to know anything about her, your best bet is to ask her yourself.
Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Eric.
Tell me about the museum.
I think there's a medieval exhibition there right now. It's been a few years since I visited. One thing I have heard is that the museum director is also one of us. But you'd be better off talking to Tom and Rose about him.
Give me a drink.
Sure thing, Eric. One drink coming up.
Strangest darkness in my eyes, and I fear it spread. I can hear it crawl again under my eyes.
Hey, man. Everything okay?
Can you tell me anything about...
Rose told you about that? Sure, man.
What do I need to know about...
Hey, man. I ain't exactly a museum. Look, some rich snob had it brought here from Europe. Used to be. Otherwise, the guards are pretty useless. Just fat old dude. They only carry pistols, and they probably could have hit a house at 20 yards with them. The annex is an old watchtower kind of thing. That's where you'll find.
Okay, thanks.
There's just one more thing.
What?
Word is, Blooming's digitized a few things about vampirism to keep in the museum. If you do go to the museum, it'd be way cool if you could bring something back for me.
If I get the chance. Tell me about
Blooming is one crazy son of a bitch. Guy really ain't. I met him about a year ago because I was thinking about working for him. You know, it's gotten even worse over the last few months. The last one who went over to see, figured Blooming killed him.
Sounds like fun.
Sure, man, if you got a thing.
Let's talk about something else.
Sure, man. Whatever you want.
Can you tell me anything about vampires?
Sure can, dude. What do you want?
What do you know about
The cool thing about us vampire, you've already showed us your shadow, and that was some slick trick. Generally though, abilities are different. For example, it made Rose into this like wild. My vampire thing is I learned to see through shit, like X-ray, and I can now hit even harder than before. The older a vampire gets, the more. They say the really old vampires who've like been around for centuries can do
What do you know about
not much, man. Usually causes memory loss, and you'll wander around as a vamp, but then you'll slowly start to. Eventually, your brain just quits. But hey, man.
Let's talk about something.
Okay, dude.
Rose said you could teach.
Not really teach, you know. There's a few thugs hanging around.
Sounds good to me.
All right, man. Good luck.
I found myself in a deserted alley. Tom had sent me here for training. Something was wrong. I staggered down the only way I could find.
Hey man, you look pretty
How about it, sucker? You got some change?
That's right, man. Give us your money, or you are so toast!
I felt anger rise in me, a desire to hurt someone, and a craving for blood.
Shit, man! Oh, what the hell are you?
I couldn't explain what had just happened. Had I just killed someone and drank his blood?
I'm telling you, the bastard done Mikey! Tore his fucking throat out!
Okay, man, calm down. We'll keep you safe. If he comes over here, we'll take him out.
Hey man, there's something over here. I'm gonna get that
got one of
bum.
us. I found it.
You don't stand a chance. Oh shit! Where are you? Oh shit!